So listen, y'all. I have made like 8 videos trying to tell y'all that I'm about to start my YouTube page. And every video I done had a problem with. One, I was chewing my gum in the middle of the video, and I thought, not on the first video, maybe the third. When y'all know me. So that went away. And then my son came out, and I was trying to introduce him, and you saw my dirty nail because I was working in the garden, but it was yucky because it was a close-up. It's like, who wants to see that? Huh? But I am going to be real, and it is going to be just me. All of me. You can have all of me. It's going to be the ups and the downs. It's going to talk about everything about my life, the ins and the outs. Right now, I'm doing a garage sale, not a garage sale, parking lot sale. I've given my stuff all up. This isn't all my stuff. This is also stuff that we have in the back of my parents' church, which is at 500 South Pasadena Avenue, Pasadena Community Christian Fellowship Church. A church where everybody is someone and Christ is all. Awesome place to be. We've been talking about for some years making a thrift store, community thrift store in the back. And this is me putting my feet in position to get the ball running. I've been coming out here since I've gotten back to California from Memphis, Tennessee. That's where my oldest daughter lives. And the traveling has begun. That's what my video is going to be also about traveling. My video is going to be about natural hair care products. I make fermented rice water, and I am in the process of finishing my web page and looking for my my container, my spray bottle container, get my labels made. So you're gonna go through that journey with me. You're gonna see, sometimes I don't have, you're gonna be with me while my productivity level in doing things for myself is going to increase and sustain. I have lived a life of sacrifice where I could do something for someone else and I'd be on it. I'm talking about on it. Yet when I've gotten out here and I've tried to put myself first, it hasn't been that way. So this is where all that changes. This is my life for me. Like I said, I think I mentioned I have children, so I have 4 children. I am a mother of 4, and they are not children like small anymore, but nobody says I'm a mother of adults. You know, you say you're a mother of 4 children, mother of 4 adults. That's not something I've ever heard. So my oldest is 29. I have 29, 24, 21, and 19. And I will be 47 this year. I always give them a year earlier, so I was trying to remember not to do that. Although their year is coming, they don't like for me to do that. That's something that I do. I'm going to show you how the rice water works. I had it out here so I could spray my hair while I was out here. But I had customers coming, so I was like, that's just rude, I won't do it. But it's coming time for me to close up, so I'm going to show you before I go. I can actually leave one side. The last time I did this side was yesterday. So I'm going to leave one side without, one side with, so you can get a gist of it. If you can see, I'm not saturating my hair. I'm just misting, giving it some moisture. And how I would really start this is from the inside where my scalp is, the inner part of my hair. So I would go put it inside. I don't rinse it out. I keep it in my hair. I even wash my hair with rice water. I've replaced water with rice water. I've got hair growth after a month and a half. Continues to grow, shed, and restore to a natural beauty that I believe God intended for us to have with the reduction of chemicals on my hair. I do use Aussie 7-in-1 is just an awesome product. I, for years, would use a leave-in conditioner for my hair and was so faithful to Herbal Essence because of the different smells. But once I started with the Aussie 7-in-1, I haven't went back to Herbal Essence. There's some other brands that I went with, and I saw they made my hair dry and brittle as using a leave-in conditioner. And what I do with it is I take down the concentration of the conditioner. I add water to it to break it down. Can't add rice water to it because the rice water is fermented, so it will continue to spoil even when you refrigerate. We do refrigerate my product. And with it spoiling, the pH level becomes too high for your hair. So it has to be broken down. So you wouldn't want to put it in your conditioner because one, it's spoiling the conditioner, the smell. My rice water, although it's fragranced, I have made a formula. God's given me a way to make the formula that smells, that's fragrant, and it doesn't have the spoiled smell of rice water, of the fermented rice water. So that's something you're going to find out on my journey with me. I retired medically retired December 9th, 2016, after being told I would probably need 5 more surgeries on my back, and I wasn't willing to do it. Well, and I'm going to tell you, I wasn't willing because on the second surgery for my back, initially the major had told me that he was looking at an implant, and I could possibly get an implant. So this was promising to me because my disc from an explosion had started breaking down. Like 2004 was the explosion. By 2005, I needed my first surgery. I did a year of rebuilding my back up from there, but with everything else that the Army does, before 2009, they were it was 2009, they needed another surgery. So that's 4 years that my disc, in between then, had continued to degenerate, and they were saying that I needed another surgery, and I skipped out on that and extended it where I got chiropractic work, which was like pacifying and not really dealing with it. But I got that done until I just couldn't do anything else, and they were like, no, I needed the surgery in order to get the pain relieved. So they wanted to medically chapter me, and they were saying they would retire me based on what was done to my back from war. I don't know if I mentioned I did deploy to Iraq and Afghanistan, and so those are the things. We won't talk really about that kind of stuff. This is about me living life on my time now, on the time that God's always intended. And like one of the things I noticed that I've been looking at is homesteading and self-sufficiency. And I took a crack at a container garden while I was living in Oceanside, California. That was 2018 to 2019. I lived in Oceanside, California for a year. Before that, I lived in Redding, California, which is Northern California. It's the end of the 5 freeway in California, north. And then Oceanside, San Diego is the end of the 5 freeway south, is where I moved after Redding. And I find myself with some of the things that I'm doing just longing to have done it earlier in my life. So for a lot of you, if you're young, do the things that you love. Take time to live life outside of what the world is pushing at you. Life isn't about money. It's not about all the stuff you can have or occupy. It's not about sex. It's not about drinking, partying. Like I partied hard. I love working hard and partying hard. And now I want to just see the world. There's place I want to put my feet in the water in Greece. I want to look at the mountains, the green hills in Iceland, in the Netherlands. I want to go everywhere. I want to go as many places as God will have me. So you're going to go with me on that journey. And while we're on the journey, in the midst of where I'm going to live, you'll see how I'm living. When I want to start something or to take on a challenging project, you'll be a part of that with me. And in the meantime, or however, you'll also see how I go through day to day of relying on God to get me through life, because life can be pretty crappy sometimes, and sometimes you just need the Lord to quiet the storm, to remind you that you have the authority to quiet the storm. So sometimes you just need to stay in position. Lord, thank you for those words, because that is truth, truth, truth. So if you can see, my curl pattern has changed. It's reframing itself. And I haven't done anything. Now, I have natural curly hair, yet my children have a different strand. If you're African American, we all have curly hair. And if you have any strand of African American, you can get curl in your hair. So, natural curls is what I mean, okay? So, but it helps straight hair too. I've been using my product on all types of hair, on all types of culture, races, I'm sorry, not cultures. So I'll share that with my page once it's developed and up. We're gonna go different places to eat, different freebies. I love free. I love nails. Fly girl. I love them fly girl nails. Damn, you see, everything changes, huh? Got my nails done at Top Line Nails in Pico Rivera, California. And this is 5 weeks. I could be at 6 weeks right now after a fill. Why is it that long? Because I was traveling. I went to Memphis and I broke this nail. I let one person do this nail, and you can see how terrible it looks. I am a stickler about nails. So when this one broke, I was like, I'm not going back and letting anybody do them. I'm letting the people do them. But what's impressive about this is 6 weeks without a fill. These bad boys are tight, okay? And the gems only came off of this one. I'm right-handed. I'm rough on my nails. I do gardening. Told you I got into container gardens. I like planting succulents. I love succulents. I'm learning to love plants, appreciating so much that God's given us. And I love to be engaged. So let's get it. Today is the first day that I share my space with who's willing to come. I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Minimalizing, I talked about minimalizing. Natural beauty. Oh, there's some other natural products. My daughter does a body scrub, sugar scrub, facials. She does avocado mask, hair mask. We're learning different mixtures for a mask on our hair. And what else? Oh, I have a bachelor's in psychology. I am wanting to go to medical school for my master's and my doctorate. We're going to see how that goes. I think I'm going to actually get my master's in organizational psychology before going to medical school. But again, you'll be a part of that journey. think I blew the video too. I've been trying this. I said this at the beginning, right? That I've been cutting the video. Well, whatever. If I blew it, I blew it. He said to edit it. My son said edit it. I didn't want to edit it because I don't think it's real when you edit it. I wanted you to see life. I don't think everyone has perfect lives. I know. Stop playing. I know they don't. So why do we get videos that everything seems perfect? I don't want that. That's not what I'm trying to do. So there it all is. I'll see you when I see you. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna do so tomorrow morning we'll start again, and we will see what we have for tomorrow morning. I am going to be ordering my drone and my tripod, my equipment. This is the beginning. So you guys are going to be with me for the beginning when it's really rough and the camera's like this because I'm holding it. And all the other things. I'm not going to look up etiquette or anything like that because I'm just going to be myself. But I am going to look up some checklists, a checklist at least of the things that I'm going to need to get started. I know I want the drone and I do want the tripod, and I've seen some other camera equipment. I'm probably going to get a second phone, or a phone. I don't want to use an iPad. It's too big and bulky. I can use it for my work. Yet I was thinking another iPhone, because there's times where I do want to just record conversations that I have with my children, because they be like funny, okay? Like when I told the children that I wanted to do my vlog, my son says, you gotta be funny and you gotta be interesting, okay? And I was thinking, gosh, I'm pretty interesting. I just took a plane here from Little Rock, Arkansas, a C-130, the only passenger and its crew. No, YouTube. People walking by.
You had the channel, because I have a channel.
I do, and I'm doing it, and it's my first one. You guys
Good deal.
I have one, but I barely started, and I got 130 views on the Cheyenne show.
Nice. So you heard her show. Tap in.